Welcome back, all my lovely viewers. This is your Liege Lord, the Godless Gamer, and we are diving back into Shokuho. This is episode 7 of Path of the Samurai. I have a couple of side quests that I want to go on today. One of them, I realized that I'm getting older and older. I know I just realized that. You just realized you're getting older? Yeah, I just realized I'm getting carried away. I was so focused on trying to create companions and stuff that I'm not thinking about myself. I've been ignoring myself and focusing on creating companions, which I'm going to continue to do. I've learned a lot more about how Distinguished Service works in the mod, and now that I've wrapped my head around how it works, getting Distinguished Service should be a lot easier. I'll try to explain it in, like, the simplest terms. So, just about what I've learned, and then I also learned something else from one of my commenters, which I'll address next. So yeah, we need to address the elephant in the room. Let's talk about it. So last episode, after we took Hamamatsu, one of my soldiers did distinguish themselves, but I was upset about it, and there was no reason for me to be upset about it, because things are looking up. This guy distinguished himself, and you might notice, he's not the same rank that he was when he distinguished himself. This guy's career continues, and if I direct his career in the right direction, as long as we have patience, and as long as this guy survives, as long as we upgrade him the proper way, we can turn this into a companion still. So it's not a one-time thing. Like, with the old Distinguished Service, how it worked is that immediately upon a battle ending, you get shown a list of a bunch of soldiers that got enough kills to become a companion, and then you instantly create the companion at the same exact time. They're instantaneous, or they're simultaneous. This time, distinguishing yourself is more like earning an accolade. So this soldier, this nobody, did something amazing, and now he's known. He has a name. He's somebody. He's been recognized by me, the Lord, because of his achievement, which was he slew many troops. Now, I could promote him and make him a companion right now, but I'm not going to do that. We'll just try to keep him alive. And in his case, I didn't realize this until too late, but in his case, I'm upgrading him down a certain tree. I'm upgrading him. He's this soldier right here. So I could potentially create a companion from this guy, because this guy's 21. Like, I would be a fool to let this youngin pass me by. I want to create my companions from, like, young characters, so we have them a long time and they have a nice long life. So this guy's 21 and I don't want to see him go. So he's currently this. As long as he survives and we can get him up to skilled Hokuriku Carbine Samurai, I can create 5D Producer from this guy. I have the rename Companions mod, so I can just change his name. But things aren't so dim anymore. Distinguished Service, I think it's more thematic. I actually like it. It's a little tougher than how the old, or actually, I would say the new, because the Distinguished Service, that's the separate mod. I'm so used to that system just kind of being easy. This one makes it a little bit tougher, and it's more thematic, because the soldier that distinguishes themselves isn't guaranteed, or they're not promised to become a companion. They're not guaranteed that status. So I like it. So creating future companions is going to be a lot more straightforward now that I understand things, so doing that will be a lot easier. I'm going to continue to try to create companions. And then another thing, the other thing that I learned, which still has to do with the subject of companions, was that the Welsh Knight, in episode 6, the comment section, he told me that the reason that I'm not seeing a lot of Portuguese soldiers in taverns is because my faction needs a certain policy. We need to get foreign advisors. You can read all this, but the thing that we care about is this. Foreign mercenaries may appear in taverns to recruit. It still says may appear. It's not a guarantee, but it's a non-zero chance. So if I pass this policy, or if we get it enacted, because I'm not the ruler, I can't force this through. It's going to take some patience to get this, because I don't have a ton of influence to throw around, and it would just cost me 100 to even just propose it. There's no guarantee that it's going to go through. So I need to save up influence, and we'll try to get this passed. So once I get this passed, any tavern that's within my faction, not anywhere, just in the faction that has this policy, any tavern associated with the faction should have some foreign mercenary soldiers to recruit. So it's just going to delay when I can create you the Welsh Knight. But I really do appreciate you pointing this out to me, because now we can all learn. So anybody who was just as confused as I was why we weren't seeing any Portuguese soldiers, now we know why. So we've all learned something thanks to the Welsh Knight. So thank you, sir. I believe that's all I had to talk about. Some time went by, but it was like only a week in game, because all I did was just recruit soldiers so I can deposit them in the garrison. I want to step away from Hamamatsu, which is my new fief. I want to step away and get on the war front with the Hojo, so I can keep trying to create a companion. But since I'm stepping away from it, I need to deposit soldiers here manually because I don't have improved garrisons. Improved garrisons is not compatible with this mod, so I have to do things the old-fashioned way and take a hands-on approach when it comes to managing my settlement. So I had to personally bring men to garrison this. The garrison still isn't at max. I've only got 176, so out of 443, but that's just the garrison. I'm not including the militia. With the militia, it's 296 defenders. Now, we have the luxury of not being on the war front or on the front lines. It's like there is this enemy castle right here, but the proper war is over here. So it's safe geographically, so I'm feeling good enough to step away, even though it's not fully garrisoned. But we need to step away in order to do things. So my side quest that I want to do today is I want to focus on myself. I found a lady that I want to get married to, because I'm getting older and older. She's in my faction, so she's convenient, and that's how I found her. I found her pretty easily. I just went through all these clans, and I tried to find single women. And I ended up finding one right here. She's 22. And she's got quite the skill set here. She is 103 stewardship, so I could make her a temporary quartermaster and she could boost my party size by a lot. She's good riding. She would make a good warrior. She's got riding, good, decent athletics. Her athletics needs work, but we can help her with that. One-handed polearm. She doesn't have any two-handed skill. Okay, so this one-handed isn't great. Two-handed I would prefer. But she's good enough. What I care about is that her age is young. She's 4 years younger than me. I'm 26 now. She's a member of the Kiso clan. And she's just outside Sunpu. That's where she was last seen. So I need to go meet her. I haven't started the courting process, but that's the side quest for today's episode, is to start the process of getting married. There she is. Let's go meet her in person. Now, one thing remains true. The characters are all ugly, but I'm not marrying her because she's Aphrodite reborn. I'm marrying her because she's young and she could start building me a family. She's going to be in my party. Oh, there she is. She's going to be in my party for a while, so hopefully we get her pregnant a couple of times, and then I might eventually, as we start getting companions and they start taking over the roles in my party, I'll have her be the governor of my city. What are you doing sitting on the floor, my lady? I'm Takeda Kenzo. I'm Kiso Iwa of the House Kiso Shi. It's an honor to meet you. I will always listen to a man of integrity. Is she married or something? No, she's not married. She's not taken. Okay, I just had to go through. I was nervous that we wouldn't have the option. My lady, I wish to profess myself your most ardent admirer, even though I'm just meeting you for the first time. Yes, we are considering offers. These things are not rushed into. Now, my charm is garbage, so the skill checks that we're going to have to pass during our recording process, I might have to do it several times, but at least we're getting it started. Perhaps you and I. Oh no, we don't want to elope with her. We want to do this the legitimate way. I wish to offer my hand in marriage. For considering many offers, you may certainly add your name to the list. Hey, she's playing hard to get. She's making it seem like there's competition. We meet from time to time, as is the custom, to see if we are right for each other. I hope to see you again. Yeah, well, you're going to see me again right now. So I'm glad to have a chance to spend time together. Yes, it's good to have a chance. All right, so we have to pass 3 skill checks, but I'm not. Ooh, 100% on the first try. They say you have traveled quite widely. Tell me a bit about your journeys. Option 1. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? We have another 100% chance. Are we going to pass this first attempt? Between your followers, your rivals, and your enemies, you must have met a lot of interesting people. Damn right. I met Oda Nobunaga. Have you met Oda Nobunaga? And watch, the last attempt is going to be like 0%. Oh my goodness, we are going to... Guys, my charm is garbage. I haven't thrown any focus points into that skill. You may be of humble birth. Excuse me? No, my dad was Takeda Shingen. But you seem like the type who will rise in the world. She's got that right. Suppose you were to come to a position of power and responsibility. How would you use it? Exactly like how I am. First thing to do after taking power is to work on your plan to remain in power. I guess that's a neutral response. And something I guess I would say, of the 2 options we had, I'd say that one. Alright, it seems we have a fair amount in common. So we just have to do that again, and if we succeed in that attempt as well, when we try to get a marriage, I won't have to pay a ridiculous dowry. It'll be really cheap. So there we go. I am a freaking silver-tongued devil. A courier bearing a peace offer from the No, we don't want this war to end. I hope they're willing to pay a ton of money in tribute. Please say no. No, 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 no. But whatever. At least my relation with the Takeda went up, but it went down with another clan. So we're building rivalries within the faction. Some of these clans don't like us so much. And watch, after pissing away 150 influence, the war is still gonna end, like, really, really quickly. Probably. So we better not waste any time. I'm still searching for... I'm still searching for monk soldiers so I can create one of my companions, so I can create Silver Sage. But what's nice is now that we understand Distinguished Service, even if one of these crappy temple followers distinguishes themselves, as long as they survive their career going down the tree, that's fine. Ooh, I can get 2 more if I just donate some money. So I'm going to keep trying the raid villages method, because it really is the best method with my party size, because the villagers send about my party size back at us. So with that amount of soldiers, it's going to really be easy to create a companion. See? So, I mean, 73 men, that's... we don't have to be killing samurai and super elite soldiers in order to do this. Like, we can use crappy villagers for our purposes. Ooh, this is an interesting village. I mean, it's just some huts on the beach. I wouldn't call this a village. I would call this a hamlet. I don't even know what I would call this. It's definitely not a village in my mind. So yeah, we're going to focus on the infantry first. So we'll turn off the fire at will for our ranged cavalry, as well as our gunners. I'm completely transitioning away from bows, and we're just dedicating it. My ranged weapons for my army is going to be guns. Did I turn off fire at will? Alright, it's up to these men to handle it themselves. With a little help from me. Oh, I should have them engage. They have some range units. Alright, it's like playing the lottery. Let's hope that we get some winning numbers here and we get another soldier. Five dead. Two of those temple followers that I just hired died already. Alright, they're not going to be able to catch these guys, so I'll take them out. Don't worry, boys. I wonder where they're going to retreat to. They're retreating into the ocean. Like, I know they're going to disappear once they hit the border. But they're just running into the sea. They can breathe underwater, apparently. They're from Atlantis, and they're just returning back to Atlantis. Alright, so we won't know. We just have to keep an eye. Nope, nobody got promoted. This is where the game tells you, so I don't have to check manually every time. Nobody got promoted. We're just gonna keep at it. At least I'm contributing to the war effort. I am contributing. I have to be careful not to do too many of these in quick succession because I can't recuperate my health that fast. I am getting really good with the gun. I mean, it's not that hard, but sometimes I impress myself. The guys to shoot are the range, because they're the biggest threat to my infantry. Alright, boys, impress me. Get out there. I'm gonna have my melee cavalry get over here just to act as a distraction for their archers. Oh, here's a Hatamoto. I do have Hatamoto in my army. The culture that I'm ruling over, like my city, the culture only produces Hatamoto. They don't have a regular samurai tech tree, so to speak, like all the other cultures do. They just have Hatamoto. Which is really cool. I find that really interesting that the one city that I got has, like, one of the interesting cultures that produces, like, elite soldiers. I got really lucky. Alright, so no deaths. I am getting influence and renown by doing these things, so... Nope. No luck. Come on, it's you, Perry the Berry. This is... All of these are for you, man. Because you're the one that I'm trying to create so hard. Everybody else is a different soldier that's staying out of the battle. Oh, no, actually, Silver Sage, there's potential for you, too, because there are monks in my infantry. What I'm trying to do is to get the archers to shoot at me so they stop advancing. If they're not advancing... Wow, they have a ton of archers, holy crap. I might have to use my melee cav to distract the archers. Five more levels in my gun and I get my next perk. Alright, let's back up a little bit, boys. Oops, I didn't tell... Told them to fire, or hold the fire. Starting to run low on monk soldiers. So I'm just advancing my melee cavalry so their archers will fire at them instead of my infantry. Alright, just one death so far. I think I'm gonna turn on fire. Well, kill him. He just got lit up. I kind of feel bad for him. Alright, now my infantry are engaged with their archers. I'm really trying to do this as efficiently as possible. But I can't completely eliminate the chances of somebody dying. It's... Attrition is going to take its toll. He's advancing. You're advancing in the wrong direction, my friend. Oh, he's dead. Eight more influence. So I'm starting to earn back the influence that we had to spend to keep this war going. Still, no luck. So one of my Hatamoto can get upgraded, but I'm going to turn any Hatamoto that upgrade, I'm going to turn them into veteran mounted Hatamoto, because I'm going to use a veteran mounted Hatamoto to create a new companion some of you might be familiar with, T-Nex. So T-Nex sent in a formal application. I have all your information. I'm looking at the document on my other monitor right now. You want to use a katana, a bow, and a naginata. I suppose I could create you from, that way you would have some bow skill. So I might be eating my words right now. I don't think I'm going to turn him into a melee cavalry. Because you want to use bow and arrow, and the Hatamoto that use bows, it's going to come equipped with 220 bow skill. Holy crap. So yeah, changing my mind. I'm going to upgrade any Hatamoto that rank up. I'm going to turn them into horse archers. They're tier 6. But I need war mounts to do that, so I need horses first. Sumpter horses don't count. You can't use sumpter horses to produce soldiers. We have to go back to a city somewhere. Yeah, let's head back to a city. Let's go back to Sunpu. So we're back down to 69 men. And I'll recruit another one. So let's get back to business. There's somebody attacking Iwadonanayama Castle. I just stuttered that completely. Maybe we can take part in its defense? Oh, there's 154. If it was just a bit smaller, if it was like 100 or something, maybe I could deal with that. I need to avoid that. I want to take risks, but not unnecessary risks. I've been working hard for the party that I've built so far. There's no point in throwing it all away all at once. If this army gets involved as well, then I'll jump in. Yep, okay, let's jump on it. We outnumber them 10 to 1, but at least it's a big battle that we're taking a minor role in. And it's not just villagers. So I don't have command over all of my men. I'm just given command of just random soldiers. So I'll just tell anybody under my command to follow me. Look, they're YOLOing all their cavalry. Ooh, they got a decent amount of kills right there. I'm staying out of this one. Or maybe I'll shoot one of these balloon-backed guys. I don't think those things are good enough to stop bullets. Maybe we can put it to the test. I'm not 100% sure if I hit him or not. I might have hit his horse. Nope, he got away. Oh, I tried to shoot him before he disappeared. So I turned off the little notifications that happen at the bottom of the screen because during one of the battles, like, there's just so much spam on the screen that it's distracting, so I turned that off. That's more like it. Toyama Hideshige. I could do that. See? He doesn't even want to fight us. He was running away, so that's a good sign. The balance of power is in our favor. Since we're fighting proper soldiers and like a proper army, maybe we'll have better luck this time. Let's try. Armies don't get reinforced by villagers, so that's good. I didn't scrutinize his army composition, so I don't know how his army is composed, but it doesn't matter. We'll take this seriously. I won't fight this battle like I'm trying to create a companion. I'll fight this battle like I'm trying to win the battle. So we'll set up our firing line. And we'll see what they do. They're gonna go in corner camp, I guess. Alright, we have to advance. That's fine. I have so many rifle cavalry now. And look how far away we can be. Just look at that range. Holy crap. Since we're in range, maybe that'll force them to come at us, because if they just stay at range, we'll just keep whittling them away. So it'll force them to advance a little bit. I really do enjoy how this mod mixes with the tactics, and we're not just using the same tactics that we use in regular Bannerlord. I like that it mixes things up. I'll take some shots too. We'll keep inching closer. Oh, here you go. My Archer Hatamoto is in range. He's firing whistling arrows. That's what his ammunition is. If you look at it, it's not like a normal arrowhead. Just keep inching forward, one step at a time. Oh, now they're coming. They're coming into range of my foot gunners now. We need to make sure that the infantry are ahead of my ranged units so they get attacked as opposed to them. Alright, let's have my melee cavalry engage that formation over there. So far, so good. I'm not seeing a lot of high-quality troops in there. Most of their army looks like Ashigaru, whereas most of my army is samurai. Alright, let's send our infantry in now. I'll try to delay them and let the gunners keep getting kills. If they get pulled into a melee, they should be able to handle themselves at least decently well. All I'm seeing is kills. I don't think we've lost a single soldier yet. Alright, while they're running away, my infantry can't keep up with these guys, so I'll just tell my infantry to stop. We'll tell our melee cav to keep engaging. I'll tell my ranged cavalry to hold their fire, and then I'll tell them to attack. That way they engage with their melee weapons. Hello. Goodbye. Hello. Goodbye. pretty horse. How did that peasant afford such a nice horse? The end of the battle is really for the cavalry and for me, because this is when I get all the easy kills. I'm not getting shot at. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this, bud. Target practice. I don't want to shoot that horse. He's innocent. I can't end it. I can't just tab out. Like, we have to kill these guys. That might be their leader that continues to survive. There we go. Only one death. 21 influence. Alright, let's see. Bottom left. Somebody get promoted? Nope. Got a prisoner, though. Here's a named character. Here's a lord all by himself. And we outrun him. So you guys can't give me shit in the comments for only fighting villagers, alright? Ooh, here's a cool battlefield. The rice fields, the ones that are flooded. I'm not sure if these ones do, but they affect the movement speed of soldiers. And remember, my culture, one of the bonuses to it is that my soldiers are faster when they're walking in bad terrain. So this is another battle I gotta take seriously. This isn't... Starting to run low on infantry. Most of my army's getting taken up with ranged cavalry. Alright, everybody just advance. We have to wait for the gunners to load first. Why don't they start the battle with a round already loaded in their guns like I do? Doesn't make any sense to me. Alright, everybody, advance. Alright, my foot gunners aren't in range yet. Oh, they're coming at us. Since my infantry are at a lower elevation, my ranged units can shoot over them. Yep, their army is just a bunch of Ashigaru. Dude, my army, while small, is... My philosophy is quality over quantity. At least right now. I'm gonna shoot their lord. Got him. Wow, I got 3 skill points and got my 125th skill level. Just from shooting the lord. Still not happening. Let's head to Minowa. At least it's close to the front lines. So it's a convenient city to use as a base. Like, I'm surprised just, like, my horse gunners are not getting enough kills. Like, I allow them to get a bunch of kills. They do the main damage. Now, this is a village. That's what I call a village. Alright, boys. Shoot at me. Shoot at me, ranged guys. Shoot at me. Attaboy. Right into my spear. Let's keep it moving. I want to go talk... Enough time has gone by that I think I can have a conversation with my future wife again. So I need to get back to where she is. Yep, she's just hanging around at home. I'm pulling into Sunpu now. She's still here. I just checked the encyclopedia. She's here. So hopefully we can have our next conversation. Alright, here we go. Why is this so easy? Why is this so easy? I'm not understanding. 90%. I like a warrior who strikes fear in the hearts of his enemies. Are you that kind of man? Damn right. You should... Weren't you there? Didn't you see my battle where I killed 161 men single-handedly? Were you not there for that? Success. Oh my goodness. 71. Alright, this is more like what I was expecting. I think you should try to win my family's approval. I can only hope that they know to come they come to know my loyalty and they will accept me. Success! Yes, I think it'd be honored to accept your proposal. So now I have to find her dad. Her dad is at Kozukue Castle. Hold on, let me pin that. It's in Hojo territory, so it shouldn't be that far away. It's over here. He's a part of this army that's attacking this castle. So let's get over here. I just need to buy some more horses. Pack horses don't help me create soldiers either, but I'm taking them to increase my carrying capacity. Another Hatamoto. I was able to get a few more monks. I visited a couple more temples. I don't have any war mounts. So let's go talk to our father-in-law. We'll do that first, and then we'll get back to fighting battles. Ooh, there was an army I could have taken. What about this one? He's running. Nope, but there's an army right here. Okay, never mind. They're gathering an army. Mostly infantry. He's running. Oh, no, he's coming after me. He has my helmet, but my helmet is red and it has the mask. So he has a worse version of my helmet. Alright, let's do it. Let's try again. I don't want to hear a single comment. I don't want to see a single comment where you say, there was not enough action in this one. Like, sure, we didn't have any siege attacks or siege defenses, but I've been giving you nothing but open field battles. And they're not super small. Like, they're not massive, but they're not tiny either. We want to use the elevation. So let's set up our ranged guys up here. And then we'll have our infantry like right here. Now let's keep our melee cap on this side. Alright, hurry up and load, boys. Nice. Yeah, they really do thin them out quite a bit. And now we'll send the infantry in. Oh, he just got dropped. Yeah, see, the gunners can handle themselves. They're not samurai in melee, but they can handle themselves. Oh, that's the enemy leader. I'm gonna shoot him. Stand right there. Oh. It's whatever. They didn't need me. All right, I deserve that because I took too long to shoot. Nine deaths. 4 of the important samurai. Watch, one of my Ashigaru is gonna it's gonna distinguish themselves, which is not what we want. Nope, nobody did. I still cannot believe that we cannot get anybody to do this. I guess we can take part in a siege attack, just to mix things up a bit. It's already in progress. There's 399 defenders. And who knows, maybe somebody will upgrade or get promoted during this. Yeah, I've noticed that the armies... they've been doing a lot of starving out, which makes a lot more sense. I don't notice a lot of that in Bannerlord. But here we go. It's another nighttime battle. I'm sorry. How are we doing on time? We'll maybe do this battle, and then I'm gonna get married. That'll probably be the last thing, because I'm still looking for my father-in-law. He's a member of this army, if I'm not mistaken. That was the whole reason I came over here. We just have to have a conversation with him and get married. This is the first castle that we've ever seen that was a proper stone castle. I wasn't paying attention to the level of the walls. Are these level 2 walls? We've never seen a castle with stone walls at all. We've seen a city castle with stone walls. It's gotta be level 2. We did build a ram. Wow, how are we getting so many freaking ranged kills? My archers of this army must be freaking sharpshooters. Like, how are they aiming so well? Meanwhile, I can't hit anything. I really like the castles. I've been liking all of the castles. That each one of them has charm. They all have their own charm. They all make sense defensively. They all have moats, which I love. I love moats so much. I think I'm enjoying the castles in this mod more than the ones that are in... I stopped that sentence because now I'm actually thinking about it. Alright, I do still like Roman settlements from Bannerlord. The defenders should have burned this bridge. Here's something that I can shoot at. I can actually see what I'm shooting at. There we go, finally. Ooh, look at those ladders. Interesting. Yeah, it looks like if the men fall in the water, they risk drowning. So like how a moat should function. Look how this guy died. Any men that I'm commanding, they're already doing it, but I'm just gonna make sure that everybody's attacking. There's a bunch of Hatamoto. Here's another Hatamoto. Yep. What are they attacking? There must be somebody on the other side of this wall they're trying to hit. Probably gonna get downed here because they can get flanking fire on us. Oh, this might be a good spot. Alright, I think this is the last Bailey. That's the castle, or that's the keep. It's the final Bailey. Enough of them might have gotten into the castle. Uh-oh, is there somebody stuck in the wall? Is there a glitch going on? Oh, no, he's on this side. We just didn't get him. There we go. How many from my party died? 9. 5 of them were the foot gunners. Let's see. Why is it that in battles where it doesn't make sense for soldiers to distinguish themselves that they do? So does this mean that if I want any soldiers to get promoted, I have to fight a siege attack or a siege defense? Like, what the hell, man? I'm happy, and it said several of my troops are ready to upgrade, so maybe we got more than one. Let's bring this Hatamoto. I won't bring as many of these guys. How about we bring a few of these? So that's 3 companions that could potentially be made. T-Nex, Parry the Berry, or 5D Producer. Let's see. Oh, there's the one guy. That's the T-Nex character. I'm staying out of this. I might take one shot, just one, and I'll miss it. I'll just admire the view. Wow, there's a lot of defenders that got in here. We didn't lose a single soldier during that. Is there a nearby city? No. I'm not gonna do it. It's just not worth it. It's just not worth it to drag all these people around. They're gonna slow me down and I risk getting captured by, like, a big army or something. So screw the prisoners, I'll take the loot. I'm not interested in this castle, so I hope they don't give it to me. Oh, we need to stay inside, because there's still this army out here. No, we need to step outside so we can check to see who got promoted. This castle's, like, in the heart of Hojo territory. So after taking this, we've divided the Hojo realm in two. Alright, so Kizo should have gotten some company. Unless Kizo has died at some point. Nope. It was a bunch of my mounted samurai, so now we have 3 guys. So, that's not what we wanted. That's not what we wanted. We already have a soldier. Saisuke, Yakichi. So what I'll do with these guys, besides they're too old, and Kizo is still the youngest, so if I'm going to make a soldier out of anybody, it's going to be him. I like how his picture is different from the other guys. They're on their horses. So no luck. I'm so sorry, guys. So I need to upgrade these guys. We have to talk to our father-in-law. Kiso Yoshitoyo. Oh, he's got a boo-boo. He's really hurt. Alright, I'm Takeda Kenzo. Who are you? Oh, I'm the guy that's gonna marry your daughter. I wish to discuss the final terms of my marriage with Kiso Iwa. Very well, then. I like how we're just meeting this guy for the first time, and we're just telling him, oh yeah, by the way, I'm marrying your daughter. And we shouldn't have to pay a huge dowry. Only 3,000. Why is the currency called dinars? On the 5th day of winter, 1574, Takeda Kenzo married Kiso Iwa. She doesn't look very happy. Why? She's getting like a super tall, like an abnormally tall Japanese guy. I thought all the ladies wanted tall guys. This looks a lot like a Western-style wedding. I'm not seeing anything different from, like, a Western-style wedding. Why couldn't they do something fresh? Have, like, a different ceremony or something. And instead of a priest, it's a monk. It's a monk that holds the ceremony. Alright, we got married in winter. There we go. So, at least something happened. Something positive happened, and now I actually have somebody that's joining me in my party. I'm not all alone anymore. Well, I am now, because I have to ask her to join me. Alright, get in my party, and she's coming to me with a bunch of armor already. See, I'm smiling because I just got married. Now I can stop being a virgin, because I've been a virgin my whole life, so we need to change that. Maybe we'll get my wife pregnant. Battle morale effect to friendly troops with your two-handed skills. Battle morale effect to enemy troops with your two-handed skills. I don't care about prisoner limit as much as I care about party limit. So let's just say, like, we're doing an epic defense. We're defending a castle, and I'm doing my thing again, and I'm just absolutely mowing soldiers down, and I'm getting, like, hundreds of kills. Having a battle morale, I think, would be good to have in a defense. I mean, in an attack, too. Do I want to inspire terror, or do I want to inspire hope? Let's do hope. I'm getting my very first medicine perk. Did I choose the right one? Yeah, healing rate and combat movement speed. Some wacko pirates. I have 493 defenders. That's because over time, the militia start increasing. But I mean, it's pretty decently defended. I don't have to go back there. But I do need to go to a city. I need to end in a city because I want to sell all my loot and do all that. The prisoners that I have, I will deposit here, because this is a new clan. This is a clan that I haven't improved their relation. So I'll be nice to them. I'll get some more influence. Improve their relation. 23. Let me see how likely it is that I can get that policy enacted. It's still 11. This might be a waste of influence, but no, actually, let's not. The game is telling us how much support it is. Alright, why would clans lose influence per day? So, I guess I understand. Loyalties decrease. Settlement prosperity is increased, though. But I guess I understand why people don't want to do this. They're still xenophobic. Japan is still very xenophobic. We haven't accepted foreigners too much yet. So I'm going to have to wait. I don't want to waste my influence doing that right now. So let's just head to a city and we'll end it there. We're chasing this guy in the right direction. Alright, maybe you'll get another battle out of me. Yeah, let's get another battle. This is going to be the last thing that we do, guys, and then we're going to end in that city. Ooh, look at this guy's beard. It's epic. I thought that was a part of his mask, but that's just his real beard clipping through his mask. It looks weird. I heard you may need help with a problem. Yeah, you're free. So let's solve that problem right now. He's mostly ranged, not infantry. He's mostly ranged. It's so annoying when you're fighting in a forest. You can't see what the hell you're doing. Alright, I won't deploy anything. It doesn't matter, because we're probably going to have to engage them. Or just, you know what? Everybody advance. Let's get out of the woods. I don't have time to get to the top of this hill. So we'll just get to the tree line, and then that'll have to suffice. If I have time. I'm running out of foot gunners, but that's okay. It's the horse gunners that do the most damage. Let's skirmish. Let's retreat. A little bit. Fall back a little bit. Oh no, we can't. They have most of the archers. We can't fall back. That's what they. That works. That works in their favor. I'm willing to bet that I could fight an army that consists of, like, all Ashigaru that outnumbers me by, like, 3 to 1, but as long as my army is made up of samurai and not Ashigaru, we can, like, go against 3 to 1 odds. I'm willing to bet. Because samurai are just that much better. Ooh, nice. Well done. Well done. Fair. Ooh, he just took 2 of my guys out at once. Holy crap. Somebody get him. Everybody's trying to get him. They're all just chasing him around. Come on, you can do it, boys. You can do it. He's gonna make a mistake one of these. Oh, there he goes. Nope. Oh well. Guess we're just gonna have to find another siege attack or another siege defense in order to make this happen. I am headed to a city, so I will take these prisoners. Alrighty, lords and ladies, let's just get to where we need to go. Let's get to a safe place. My wife is in my party now. Excellent. I'm not alone anymore. I'm gonna make her my quartermaster for now. So increase my party size by 26. Keep dungeon, donate prisoners, take them. Oh, nice. He's worth a lot. He's worth a lot of influence. Or she, I don't know. I think it's a male. Yeah. Wow, he improved my relation with that Clint by 30. Holy crap, he must have been something really important. Excellent. Alright, guys. That's where we're gonna end it. I'm going to continue my effort to create companions. I'm gonna continue it. There's not much I can do. I did do this. I will point this out. Troop promotion speed increases or decreases the likelihood of troops becoming eligible for promotion. I cranked it up. By default, it's at 1, and I cranked it up just to increase the odds, but even though I increased it, we're still having trouble. So I'm just proving to you that I'm doing everything I can. But that's going to do it for today. We still have a lot to do. Still got companions to create. But now my party size has increased, and I'm married. And we're still fighting this war with the Hojo. And I hope it lasts even longer. So we didn't take anything ourselves, we didn't get any new fiefs, but we did take part in a lot of open field battles. We took part in a siege attack. So you got a lot of variety out of this one. I had a ton of fun, and I hope you guys did as well. If you did, hit that thumbs up button down below. Leave your comments down below. And if you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. We're still closing in on 3,000, so if you're not already subscribed, please, and you want to support the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Join the ranks of my loyal lords and ladies. I would appreciate that so much. But anyway, that'll do it for today. I hope to see you guys in the next one. Episode 8 will be coming at you soon. But until then, have a good one, guys.